because the rest of your hair is already processed. Those are the factors that really matter. Hey tribe, welcome back to my channel. It feels so good to be back. I really twirled this then. It feels so good to be back. I kind of had to regroup. I've been doing a lot of videos which you guys like the hairdressing videos, and I want to bring back the tips. I want to be in front of the camera giving tips, talking about the things that I tell my clients every day. I thought it would be good to have them online like I used to. Yeah, I just thought it would be good to have some answers to some of the questions that you may have. I feel most comfortable when I'm doing these sort of things, and I just think that my channel should have a bit more variety. So I hope that you guys enjoy these kind of videos, and if you do, grab a tea, grab a coffee, grab whatever it is that you particularly like. So again, my disclaimer is that I work with a lot of different clients, so I try to give advice that is not too, what's the word I'm looking for, not too specific. So I'm giving quite broad reasons and advice, because I don't think that all the rules apply to everybody, but most rules do apply to some people. So you may be able to pick out some of the things that I say, but you know, it's life. I can't cater to everybody, but I am catering to Afro-Caribbean hair. So what is this video going to be about? I'm going to be talking to you about why you guys have been doing your relaxers wrong at home and why you hate relaxers. Now, I know most people think that hairdressers just want you to give them their money. Part of that is true, but I can guarantee that most great hairdressers, most good hairdressers, most hairdressers that are passionate about their jobs just want you to be informed and informed well, and want you to be guided with the truth. And one of the reasons you guys hate relaxers or have been hating relaxers is because it's been done wrongly at home. You have been relaxing wrong at home, and I'll tell you why. You are over processing your hair at home, and many times I have had, and this has also happened to me, this is way before I was a hairdresser. My mum used to do my relaxers, and she used to do them for the root to the tip every single time. Now, the only thing that saved me was the fact that my hair was short, so I was always getting it cut. But if you're trying to retain long hair and you are relaxing your hair from root to tip every time, you are weakening the hair that's already relaxed. And I know so many people that come into the salon and query when I only do a root touch up. They're like, are you going to do the rest of the hair? But no, because the rest of your hair is already processed. It may be under processed, but it's already processed. It may be over processed, but it's already processed. So a lot of the time, I find that a lot of people just think that relaxer means relaxing their whole head every single time, and they then make statements such as, relaxer has thinned my hair out, my hair used to be so thick and now it's not, I've got scalp damage, all of that stuff. And that really is because you're over processing the relaxer at home. I can guarantee you that most people do not read the manufacturer's instructions. I know that because most people say this: I just leave it on until it burns. Relaxers are not supposed to burn. That's actually a sign that it's the wrong relaxer for you. One of the things I want to make sure I get through to you today is that a relaxer, one, is not supposed to burn. You are probably over processing your hair, and that is like the ¡1 factor. I can tell you at least 60% of people get this bit wrong. Leaving the relaxer on for 30 minutes, leaving the relaxer on for 45 minutes, leaving the relaxer on for 25 minutes. No, just no, just no. That is not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to leave a relaxer from beginning to end for roughly around 18 minutes, depending on the hair thickness, the hair density, and your scalp. Those are the factors that really matter. Those are like the basic factors that really matter to your hair. And there are other things that come into play, but definitely the hair thickness, your hair density, your hair thickness, and how resistant your hair is. So if you've got fine hair, medium hair, coarse hair, those things matter. But honestly, don't overprocess your hair. Another thing that people are getting wrong is that they're scratching, irritating the scalp before a relaxer. And by that I mean like going into with our little claws. Like if you see my hair, if I make the mistake of overdoing it with the itching, I delay relaxing my hair by about 3 to 4 days, because I know I'm going to burn my scalp. Now, one of the things that I recommend that you do instead of scratching your hair is the tap tap method. It never fails. Tap 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 to tap tap to tap 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 to tap tap to tap 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 to tap 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 tap. It's easy. You don't have to do it too hard, and you avoid itching your hair. Sometimes I might even go with the knuckle scratch, which is just gently moving my head around and the parts that itch with a bit of pressure, but not so much that it feels like scratching, but just so it you know, gets to the part that's itching. My head's actually itching right now. So that's what I want you to do. Avoid scratching your hair. That's like the worst thing you can do before a relaxer, especially if you're getting it the next day, in 2 days time, in 3 days time. Like the 5 days before that relaxer, it's very, very essential that you just try to avoid scratching your scalp by all means. Another one that you might find surprising as to the reason why your scalp is burning or you're feeling a lot more irritated when you do a relaxer is hot drinks. Drinking hot drinks before a relaxer or a chemical service can cause for you to be a little bit more sensitive to the chemical service that you are about to receive. Now, I'm not saying that because you drink a hot chocolate you're gonna burn, but it does open up your cuticles and open up your pores and makes you a little bit more sensitive to that. So if you're already someone who burns quite easily, who has quite a sensitive scalp, it just scales it up a little bit more. So we do advise that you try to avoid any hot drinks, anything of the sort before a chemical treatment. It's a fact that most people don't know, but just being a little bit more sensitive to chemical products, we just want to avoid it. So try to avoid that. Try to make sure that you're going in, drink some water, drink a cold juice, a cold frappuccino, whatever it is that you desire, or just wait until you've had the relaxer or you've had your chemical service, and then take the hot drink, because the worst of it is over, the intricate part is done, and you can just enjoy your drink after that. This last one is shocking. This last one shocks me every single time, but I realise this is actually one of the reasons why I'm doing these videos, that people just don't know. And like I always say to everybody, there are no stupid questions. There are no like silly questions. Ask as many questions as you want and as you can when you get the hairdresser that you love, because we're here to share knowledge. We're here to make sure that your hair experience is the best experience that you could possibly have, and that the outcome being that you have the best possible hair health journey that you can have. People, please do not wash your hair prior to a chemical service. And when I say wash your hair prior to a relaxing or a perm or whatever, do not wash your hair prior to a relaxer service, because you are almost giving your scalp away to be burnt. You are just going to be too tender. Your scalp is going to be tender. You're going to react almost 50% faster than you should react. I've had people start reacting when I've started at the first part of the hair and then reveal to me later, oh, I washed my hair yesterday. Like, do not wash your hair. Do not wash your hair for at least 7 days before a relaxer. I beg you guys. I have turned away at least 7 to 8 clients in the last 6 months just for doing that, because I just don't want to take the risk. I don't want to risk it. I really just need for you guys to not do it. It is so bad. And the thing is, I get it. Like, I have a cleaner. When she comes around to my house, I always clean before the cleaner comes, because I don't want her to think I'm messy. You know, I want to make sure that my house is still together. I want to make sure that things are still in place, because I don't want people thinking what they don't need to be thinking. You know, sometimes my house can be, you know, I've got 2 kids, I've got family. It's a lot sometimes. So just before she comes, I make sure all the clothes are folded, everything's kind of put together. So I get it. I get why people do it. They don't want us to have a bad impression of them, or think that they're dirty, or their hair, they might find that the hair is too dirty before having a hairdresser in it. I get it, but it's the wrong thing to do. Just let us deal with your hair. The dirt in your hair that you've accumulated, we can deal with it. We've probably seen worse, so don't worry about that. If we can't do it, we'll let you know. If we need to do something else, we'll let you know. The only thing I would say, try to avoid things like hard gels, and just like a very massive build-up that stops us from parting your hair and getting the base on your scalp to protect you from any burning if you have sensitive scalp. That's about it. But please try to avoid washing your hair prior to a relaxer. Just so you guys know, I'm like literally next to a window. My new office is next to a window, so you may be hearing some noises, some disturbances, and I'm sorry for that, but we have to keep this train going. I'm trying to get these videos out to you guys. I promise to do 2 to 3 videos a week, and so far, so meh, but we're gonna get it done. So thank you for watching this video. Let me know how you found it. Let me know if you have any tips. Let me know if these tips help. Let me know if there was a light bulb moment. Let me know what you think of this video. Off of the back of this video, I am going to do more relaxer videos, because I find that people want to know more about a lot these days. So if you can, underneath all of these kind of videos, just leave me suggestions of videos that you would like to see, because I obviously want to give people what they want. And that's it. That's it. That's all I have to say. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on my next video. Peace.